morning, Generals, and welcome back to the HMS Wake Up Call.
Today's date is Monday, January 22nd, 2024, and today is National Polka Dot Day, so make sure to wear polka dot today. And today's dress-up day is superhero.
If you want to audition for the talent show, you must fill out an audition form by this Wednesday. Auditions will be held next Monday and Tuesday after school, but you cannot audition unless you fill out a form first. The Google Classroom code is RTXOLET. If you have any questions, please go by Miss Carter's room or ask her question in room 505.
Remember, the third installment of the Georgia trip payment, which is $225, is due February 2nd. They will have a meeting during 7th block in early February to pick rooms. There are 4 people to room, so please start talking with your friends now to see who wants to room together. If you have any questions, see Coach Crowder in 816.
The HMS login will be on Friday, February 9th from 5 to 11. This is for Heritage Middle School students only. Sign-ups must be completed by Wednesday, February 7th. More information and sign-ups are on the Google form. Usher.
This week, the House of Nukamori will be hosting a Kindness Week. Today is Powered by Kindness, where you dress up like a superhero. On Tuesday, it's Dream of Kindness, where you dress in your pajamas and house shoes. On Wednesday, it's Think with Your Head and Be Kind, where you wear hats. On Thursday, it's Round Up Kindness, where you dress in your Western attire. On Friday, it's Team Up, where you dress up in team attire. Remember that this event isn't about dressing up, it's about spreading kindness. Also, this week, you can fill out a form to shout out kindness from a staff member or a fellow student. You can fill out the form on the Google Classroom using the code F4D5L2H.
There will be no FFA for the whole month of January, for the rest of the month.
And now, on to lunch and weather with Vivian and Aiden.
It's the new year.
Hey there, Heritage. It's Vivian and Aiden, lunch and weather. Before we talk about today's menu, here's my cheesy reminder for teachers to log to Silox. Why did the M&Ms want to go back to school? Because they wanted to be a smarty.
It's Monday, Generals. Today for lunch, we'll have breaded chicken patty on a bun or sloppy joe on a bun. And, of course, with your choice of milk. Tomorrow's lunch is a beef quesadilla with sour cream or chips with cheese sauce.
Now let's talk about the weather. Today's weather is currently 20 degrees with a high of 48 and a low of 18 with 0% chance of rain and wind speed at 8 miles per hour.
Now onto our daily tongue twister. We're going to play rock, paper, scissors, and the loser has to say it.
The blue bird blinks, 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 the blue bird blinks. Right.
Now on to Now on to Shining Stars with Aubrey and Sarah Kate.
Hey Generals, it's Aubrey and Sarah Kate with Shining Stars. For the weekend birthdays, we have Kimberin Atwood, Chloe Castile, Raven Green, Carly Christman, Brianna Deason, Kaylin Fuentes, Carson Morin, Edwin Morgan, and Avery Tabor. And for today's birthdays, we have Jace Christensen, Ian Horn, Haley Mejia, and Jorge Mejia. Happy birthday.
And for our Ready Level Ups, we have no one.
And for today's Reading Plus Level Ups, we have Jordan Dill, Emma Kate Hall. Great job.
Now on to Peyton and Ariel with House Happenings.
Now on to Heritage Happenings.
Hey Generals, I'm Kinsey King, live to you from the principal's office with Dr. T. So, I'm here to get the deets on the mini house meeting. What do you have to say about it?
All right, here are the deets. So, last Friday, your student leaders and hopefully your staff leaders met to figure out what we're going to do this Friday for our mini house meeting. So, this Friday, first block, be ready for your mini house meetings. We should all have a good time. We'll see you then.
Thank you so much. Breaking news, Generals. I'm here with Miss Burkett in the counselor's office to talk about the 8th grade tour of the College and Career Academy. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Well, it's going to be happening next Wednesday, and we'll go in the morning, and it'll be just 8th graders. They'll get a chance to tour the whole facility, kind of find out different classes that are offered there so that they can figure out when they go to high school, do they want to go to the College and Career Academy their junior and senior year?
Okay, and why do we do this?
So when you're planning your high school classes, you want to make sure you know what your goals are so that you create space in your schedule your junior and senior year to take dual enrollment classes or college and career classes. And so if you are interested in a variety of things like construction, criminal justice, nursing, mechatronics, teaching, there's a whole bunch of different options. You can get some classes in before you finish high school if you plan your schedule right.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, this just in, Miss Chap with the tech competition.
Hey Generals, it's Peyton and Ariel with House Happenings.
Let's look at points. Isabindi is in first place with 5,571. Andrak is in second with 5,545. Nukamori has 5,496. Amistad has 5,369. While Turismo has 5,277. And Revert is in last with 5,149.
We also have the 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade movie days coming up this week. On Friday of this week, we have a mini house meeting at 2:45, so be looking out for that.
Another reminder is that the store is open on Monday and Fridays after school, and that Coach Carter hands out prizes on Wednesdays during lunch. Now on to our kindness shout-outs.
Shout-out goes to Miss Cherry from Liam Boyd. She is a nice person, she's kind when she doesn't have to be, she has such a sweet spirit and is always so joyful and a good friend.
Shout-out goes to Pal Patel from Paisley Long. Pal was being very kind because I had lost my AirPods, but she found them and returned them to me.
Shout-out goes to Mr. Miller from Caspian Brock. Mr. Miller does so much for the band and makes sure we get the help we need. He also corrects us if we are ever inconsiderate to other people, whether or not it is intentional or not.
Shout-out number 4 goes to Tiana Browdy from Daisy Pierce. When I am down, she helps me, and she is so sweet and helps people with their work when they need help.
Shout-out number 5 goes to Miss Watson from Benjamin Snyder. She is an amazing teacher and she is kind to everybody.
Shout out goes to Jesus of Nazareth from Gabriel A. He is there for me through the thick and thin.
Shout out goes to Jocelyn Persley from Jacob Kim. Jocelyn is a great friend. She gives and doesn't expect anything back, and she always finds ways to bond and be kind. Thank you, Jocelyn.
Shout out goes to Miss Martin from Abby Bryan. Miss Martin is always nice to me and she helps kids when they need it. And she's very kind to all the students. And I love reading in her classroom because it's always so quiet.
Shout out goes to Maddie Conaway from Jordan Dill. I pick Maddie because when I'm down, she always helps me and she's kind to everyone.
Shout out goes to Miss Chat from Ada Williams for always being such a great teacher that I always see at the beginning of the day. Thank you for trusting and believing in me every morning.
Now on to HMS Sports Network with Lane and Jans.
She says we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it.
Welcome to the HMS Sports Network, brought to you by Silox.
Baseball tryouts are coming up. Tryouts are February 5th and 6th. You still need to add yourself to the Google Classroom and plan to try out. Do it now. Make sure to sign up for baseball tryouts with the Google form in the classroom. The HMS lock-in will be Friday, February 9th from 5 to 11. It's for Heritage Middle School students only. Sign-ups must be completed by February 7th. The Google Classroom form will be posted in the school-wide Google Classroom.
We're coming to the end of basketball season. The last 2 games of the season until playoffs start today, with Dade coming here this evening. This is 8th grade night and a huge matchup for both the girls and the boys. They have asked the students to come for support. The girls play at 5, the boys play at 6:15, with 8th grade recognition being in between.
If you want to try out for boys or girls soccer, listen up. There are 2 weeks left before soccer workouts begin. No, 1 week. No, they're this week. The coaches are going to push you guys pretty... What the heck? Why am I doing? If you want to work out good, start now on your own. Hey,
You can't see.
don't reveal the mask. Soccer Google Classroom workouts.
We have some results for our dance team. They competed in the Heritage 5-Star Invitationals and did an amazing job. They got third in the palm category, being .07 points away from second place and .37 away from first place. And they got the big first in hip hop.
The swim team's next meet is on the 27th at Calhoun.
Also, if you're an athlete at HMS, you need to be taking advantage of workouts in the Aux Gym on Monday and Fridays. These start at 7:15 and for all sports, not just football players.
Fishing is next Tuesday.
No, this Tuesday.
This Tuesday. Golly, we did not do good this morning. At the Dalton High School. Then Saturday, they have their first tournament at Lake Lanier. And now Miss Chow.
Hey guys, good morning and a happy Monday. First, shout out to those HMS 5 stars for a phenomenal performance on Saturday. You guys killed it and I'm so proud of you. But second, because it is Kindness Week and we're giving shout outs to people who were super kind, I've got to give a shout out right here to this guy. He showed up Saturday at our invitational. And he was there before the first routine hit the floor. We started at 7 a.m. And he stayed and worked, volunteered his time all day long just to help our competition go smoothly. And didn't leave until, what time did you leave, Spidey? Well, like 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, so he gave up his entire Saturday to volunteer to help run a dance competition. And I just wanted to give him the biggest shout out because it meant the world to me. And it made a huge difference in the success of our day. So, Chancellor, you're the man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, Chancey. Now on to Emily and Elizabeth with the pledge.
Now let's pledge the American and Georgia flags.
Everyone please stand. Attention, right hand salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now the Georgia flag. Attention, right hand salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the Georgia flag and to the principles for which it stands, wisdom, justice, moderation, and courage. Last but not least, always remember to be respectful, responsible, safe, and to be a general. Thank you for tuning in to the HMS Wake Up Call. And as always,
Go General!